So in today's video, I'm gonna take a look at the reworked exotic Sawyers kneepads. I will tell you the best way to use them, how to get them, how they work, and what I think about the kneepads as well. If that sounds interesting, then let's get started. So to start off the video, I want to quickly go through what is the best way to farm these kneepads. So the fastest way to farm them is to take advantage of the targeted loot. So it is a random drop that can drop anywhere. However, your best bet is gonna be to do loot target for kneepads. So for today, for example, it would be bank headquarters. So that's basically it. Just farm the mission or open world that have kneepads and hope for the best. So yeah, in today's video, I'm gonna take a look at the Sawyers kneepads. I did check this out quickly like 2 days ago when the title update 9 released. And I mean, before the patch notes, I thought they sounded pretty good. So if we check the rework here, stand your ground, cannot be staggered by explosions, which is still there. Pretty good one to have. Situational though, but could definitely see some usage here in some niche moments, right? And then we have the change here. So increases total weapon damage by 3% each second you are not moving. Stacks up to 10 and are lost when moving. Which to me, like when I read it first in the patch notes, I gotta be honest, I thought this sounded pretty like decent actually. But when I tested this, you can see it charging up right now, right? So it's gonna increase the damage quite a lot. I have focus on now though, so it's kind of hard to check. So let's swap that. So we get like what, 5.7, and then we move 1 millimeter. I'm gonna press one button to the left and it's lost actually. And that's how easy you lose it. For some reason, I did not think about that when playing. You see, even just standing still here and then hitting the cover button will take away the buff. So you lose it super easy. So in my opinion, there's just simply to say there's no use for this. I already seen YouTubers that some people linked me and asked like, yeah, is Sawyers good? Because I saw some guy made a video like best damage build or whatever, and they used the Sawyers, and I would say they are just not worth it at all. Like, you just can't stand still in this game playing the harder difficulties. Like the game even though it's a cover-based shooter and you sit in cover, like the game forces you out of cover. And the fact that you can't even like move once to the left, you can't move at all. Like it just makes them not worth it at all in my opinion. But we're gonna check it out though. We're gonna see if I can get some usage of it. So I'm gonna do it with this rifle build. I should probably swap the M1A to like a MK or something else. Let's see what I have. Do we have anything nice, or do we want to do 1886 maybe? No, we want to do... Okay, we can do LVA. How much worse is it? I mean, yeah, it's not that good. Do we just... we can just use the... fuck it, we're gonna use the classic M1A anyway. But I guess before we start that, I wanna like... what I would like to see changed in this, either it should work a bit similar to Focus. Like you can, like if you played Focus, you probably know about this. You zoom in, and then you have 1 second to zoom in again, and you don't lose it. Right? I don't lose the buff there. But if you stay out of more than 1 second, you will lose it. So what if you could move just like for half a second? Maybe not even a second, but half a second, and you would keep the Sawyers kneepad. And then you have to stand still for a bit. Then you move. Bam. Like you would move like this, like a little bit, and keep it. Or if you just like stay in cover, you would keep the buff too. Since the game is supposed to be a cover-based shooter, especially in PvE, I think standing still or being in cover should give you the Sawyers kneepads buff. I think that's just the way to go. Maybe even possibly add in so you can do cover to cover move and you would keep the buff. I just think that's the way you fix it. Like add in the cover thing, and yeah, that will be good to go. If they think the damage is too much, like 30%, then sure, limit it to like 20 or something. Would still be pretty good. But I think 30% weapon damage, it should be fine if you have to sit in 10 seconds cover to do that. But yeah, let's head to New York, and we can do one control point there. We did do one last time. That video is probably coming out after this one. Actually, I did that yesterday, but I think, yeah, this video is gonna come out a few hours after I record it. The next video that I recorded yesterday, that's gonna be Diamondback and Negotiators. So that's probably gonna come the day after this video gets released. Just so you guys know. So we took that one yesterday. So we're gonna take Derail this time around. So let me just teleport. All right, so we're here at the control point. Was quite a lot of NPCs on the way, so I'm gonna try to stand still a lot. I assume that I most likely will die a bit from doing this, because I'm gonna... Okay, just stand still. Probably not the best spot to do that on. But yeah, you're gonna see me stand still a lot now. So we are still using focus. I mean, kind of have to move at some points though. And yeah, really miss the old focus. I mean, you can already see there, like I have to move there because they come in with those drones. And now I'm getting shot again, so it's just gonna be extremely hard to not move. You see, like, bam, forcing me out. Jesus, I recently just woke up, so I'm pretty slow. And I mean, I'm using the M1A, which is nerfed by 40%. We're not using Fox Kneepads, so I'm actually losing 10% rifle damage too. So I mean, my rifle is doing pretty bad damage right now. Because I did not equip an overload. So definitely not the best build right here. That's for sure. This might actually take some time. Because my damage, as you can see, not the best right now. Yeah, I think it's like pretty like straightforward with this exotic though. Like you see, I move a lot now. But I mean, I have to. I mean, let's say I would stand still all the time here. I would have gotten bombed so many times. And like, sure, why is there so many NPCs? At least you can swing around like 360, right? So that's good. Kind of expecting that though. No, 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 no. I'm standing still. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I did not get hit. I'm not moving. I have all my buffs now. What damage are we hitting though? It seems to be pretty poor. This is with focus, with the buff too. Of course, we have 10% less base. We have like 50% less base damage. I can't swap the side, so we gotta take away the shield. Gotta put the shield back, and it swaps weapon. But yeah, you see, like, I can't stand still. You gotta move. And the thing is, it takes 10 seconds to get all the damage from it. And I mean, you get 8% of the cover damage from the Overlord Kneepad. And that's multiplicative damage. So I mean, you gotta get like 15 plus weapon damage or something. I don't know the exact calculations. But you gotta get a lot of weapon damage, like half of it probably, for it to even be worth, maybe even more. Like at least 5 seconds you have to stand there to actually get some good effect from it. So yeah, I mean, this definitely needs a change. I think if they just fix it so you stand in cover, and that keeps it as well, that's good enough. Standing still and sitting in cover would give it to you. Then we're kind of talking. But for now, no. The fact that you can't move 1 millimeter, it just makes it not good at all. And since they kind of want to force people in cover, that would be good to do that. Had to move there. Moving just a little bit and I'm losing it. If they don't want this to work in cover, then yeah, give us like half a second that you could move after you like been standing still for a bit. I mean, we have to move now. We gotta move. And I'm still in combat because there's additional NPCs here. And of course, every time I record a video, there's always a elite convoy, you know. I don't mind them at all, but it's just the fact when I record a video for YouTube, I kind of just want to do one control point and get it done fast, right? But all the time, I always get additional NPCs. And I mean, there's NPCs in my back too. Probably gonna die here. And I need some armor kits. I don't know if you can hear my keyboard click because I did get a new keyboard today. Basically the same, Logitech G Pro, but they swapped the switches apparently. The difference was my keyboard was kind of a bit broken. I spilled a bit on it, but also my keyboard did not have Nordic layout. So it had American layout, which kind of sucks because we have O, A, and Ö. And it's a bit different layout for Swedish keyboards or Nordic ones. So it's kind of a mess to not have that. Because I couldn't type certain things. I couldn't type less than or bigger than signs, for example. And there was some other things I couldn't do. So this is definitely nice. And also I don't have to clean my keyboard, right, if I get a new one. It's kind of annoying to clean keyboards, to be honest. What are all these NPCs, man? Out of ammo. Swap weapon? I mean, I'm gonna die though, no shield. Dude, I swapped weapon. And he did not drop ammo. Damn, it's so clicky. You don't want to have a clicky keyboard, I feel like, as a YouTuber, streamer. Probably gonna go down here. Because, I mean, obviously, they're not gonna go for my teammate. They don't drop any ammo. He's instantly rushing for me. He did not care about that one. Still no ammo. Dude, the NPCs are actually doing work. Oh, what the fuck? Where did I even get the ammo from? Trying to stand still now? At least I have a shield that have focus. That's why I didn't go with glass cannon, because then I can't stand still. Taking that 60% extra damage, that just doesn't work. At least here, kinda can stand still. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, all in all, Sawyers Kneepads, no. I like the idea though, but I feel like they just kind of didn't think too much. Because the thing is, I read it as well and I thought like, yeah, dude, this actually sounds good. But I didn't think about it that you would be limited to moving 1mm. Because I think a lot of people are on the same boat as me. I don't know, for some reason, I assumed that you would keep it in cover. That was kind of my mindset, right? I would use it with composure and just be in cover. That was kind of how I was thinking. But that just doesn't work. So if they do that though, then yeah, then we're gonna talk. Like, then it's gonna be a really good kneepad. But for now though, without that, I wouldn't even suggest you to use them. The only like good usage for this, in my opinion, would be if you want to have them to not get staggered. Of course, there can be situations when this will work. I don't know, like Razorback or something, when you can be 100% static. Like, for example, at the... when you hit the Razorback boss, right? But even then, a lot of the times you can't. So, I mean, yeah. It's just better stuff to use. And especially when you have the Overlord kneepads giving you 8% out of cover damage. That's like probably like 4 or 5 seconds of the buff on the kneepads, right? Ooh, that's pretty good if I would like to play Spark, which I don't think I want to do though. Pretty good chest. But anyway, I think that should conclude this video. Let's open this here right first. So basically, Sawyers kneepad. I mean, It's pretty I like the change though, but they have to make it a little bit more less for like make it more forgiving. You know, you should be able to move 1 millimeter. Like, see the buff now, and I move, you know, oh shit, you know, like you sneeze and it's gone. You know, that little movement you get from sneezing and you lose the buff. Looked like it charged up so fast now though. Sneezed again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's 10. But yeah, and if you guys didn't know, it always comes with explosive resistance and health and armor. You can't reroll it either, which means you're stuck with the blue stat here as well. And of course the blue sears. I mean, you gotta think about that too. So it's definitely more than 5. It's like 6 seconds of the buff maybe to compete with Fox Sprayer. And then you also, if you use rifle, which you're probably gonna do because the M1A nerf is getting reverted, you gotta keep that in mind. Like, you get 10 rifle damage from Fox Sprayers. Like, if you keep all that in mind, then these knee pads aren't that good even. Even if you would keep this stack all the time, it's not as big as a deal as you think, right? So I really hope that they do make a change to these knee pads, because then we would be see them being used a lot, especially for other builds than rifle. But anyway, that will conclude this video. Hope you guys found this video useful, and if you are interested in more Division 2 videos, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next one.